Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you're all fine. In the previous lecture of unit number 2, plants and their system, we have discussed about transpiration. Today we are going to learn about support in the plants. How the plants get support. The leaves of the plants need to get as much light as they can for the photosynthesis. Why the plants need light? Plants need light because the process of photosynthesis cannot happen in the absence of light, and the leaves have a chemical called chlorophyll which absorbs the light energy from the sun. So the light is a necessary component for the process of photosynthesis. Flowers must be held up in the air so they can be pollinated by the winds or passing insects. What is pollination? Pollination means that they can be fertilized by the transfer of the pollens to the stigma. Plants are supported by a framework of vascular bundles, also called veins. How plants get support? They get support from the vascular bundles. And what are the vascular bundles? I told you in the previous lecture that when xylem and phloem tissues are grouped together, they form vascular bundles. Cells within this framework are supported by the water pressure inside them. Here you can see in this diagram, it is a plant structure: leaf, then leaf stalk, stem, and the roots. Veins spread out across a leaf to hold it flat. When a leaf is flat, it can absorb more sunlight, more energy from the sun. The leaf can then absorb lots of light for the process of photosynthesis, and this light is helpful in the process of photosynthesis. Veins are close together. At this point you can see veins are close together to squeeze. To squeeze means to compress through the narrow stalk like the leaf stalk. In the stem, the veins are arranged in a ring around the outside. As you can see, these are arranged in the form of ring. After stem, these veins enter into the roots. Veins run through the middle of the roots. Not as much support is needed here because the soil holds the roots in place. They are already in the soil. Now, xylem tubes in the vascular bundles have thick, strong walls which make them ideal for the supporting a plant. They are like a skeleton running all through the plant from the end of the roots to the tip of the leaves. Xylem spreads through the whole of the plant from the end of the roots to the tips of the leaves. Hope you understand the support in plant. Now come to the next topic, that is turgid cells and flaccid cells. As we know, transpiration is very important for the plants, but if the transpiration rate is more than the absorption of plant, if when the plant absorbs water, if more water is lost into the air, then the absorption is less than the transpiration. What will happen? The plant will lose its turgidity, and then this will lead to the dropping of the stem, leaves, and flowers. Turgid means swollen and flaccid means soft swell or shrinked swell. When a plant has plenty of water, the water will enter each of its cells by the osmosis. How water moves from one cell to another? It can move with the process of osmosis. The water enters the vacuole, causing the cell to expand. The cell contents push out against the strong cellulose cell walls, making the cell turgid. Cellulose is that material from which cell wall is made. And this turgid cell, it provides support to the plant just like a brick in the wall. Now, flaccid cell. If a plant does not get a good supply of water, there is less amount of water, the water leaves the cell because there will transpiration is continuously doing the leaves, so water will be less, causing them to go floppy or flaccid. Flaccid cells give no support, and the plant wilts and finally it will be dead. Here you can see two kinds of the cell. One cell is turgid and the other one is the flaccid cell. Turgid swell is swollen and the flexed swell is soft or it is shrinked. The leaf gets its support from the turgid cells around the skeleton of the veins. Here you can see a lot of veins in this leaf. It is a skeleton of veins. It provides support to the plant. A plant without water has flexed cells, stems and leaves wilts. If we do not give enough water to plants properly, what will happen? They become flexed, stems and leaves will wilt and become dead like this. Did you know? By having vascular bundles in the center of its roots, a plant is more able to resist being pulled out of the ground because it is held properly in the ground. It has a lot of support. Small plant cells can expand more than the large cells because their cell walls are more elastic. They are more flexible. They are more soft and flexible than the large cells. Thank you so much.